all understand heart failure. Heart failure is a condition which can affect a person of any age. We know that in adults, heart failure leads to a condition where their heart muscle is not strong enough to pump blood to the body. And it's common knowledge that transplantation is a treatment for heart failure. But here I would like to lay stress on a few points which is not of common knowledge. That heart failure can affect even small children. Heart failure is a condition which can affect somebody who is a few hours old to anyone who is as old as 60, 70 years. It's a condition where the heart muscle is not strong enough to meet the requirements of the body. Taking care of heart failure patients requires a big team. You can easily understand that heart is one of the most vital organ of the body, and if it doesn't pump well, all the organs would become dysfunctional. We as a team have looked after more than 100 children who required heart transplants. Looking after heart transplant patients requires a total commitment on the part of the team, pre-operatively, during the surgery, and also post-operatively. I'll tell what are the implications. When a person with heart failure comes to us, it's not that he immediately gets a heart to be replaced. A heart failure patient first needs to be investigated thoroughly. Is the condition of the lungs and other systems of the body needs to be investigated to make sure that they are all working well. And then we need to make sure that there are no infection or any other condition which is contraindication to transplant is going on. And then they need to be registered. And some of them become very sick. Their heart condition is such that they need admission and medications to improve their heart condition and the function of other organs. This admission and stabilizing them before surgery, before the transplantation process, it's very finance and personnel intensive. Some of them are so sick that they may need mechanical support. None of the medicines would work, and we may have to use an artificial pump kept external to the body or internal to the body to maintain the circulation. Some of them have kidneys which are not working properly. They may need to be dialyzed, and their kidney needs to be supported. Their organs like liver needs to be supported. So a heart failure patient the transplantation just doesn't mean the beginning and end of care of a patient with heart failure. It begins pre-operatively when they first present to the medical people. And then when it comes to transplantation, the organ is not, sometimes it's sort of available outside the state. It needs to be flown into the state, which means a lot of last minute ticket bookings in the flight. So all that is finance intensive. So when we look after them in the post-op period, the new heart which is being placed needs to work against a little high lung pressure. So at that time, they may need some mechanical support, medicines. So this we understand that the transplantation can cost money. But what's more important to even realize is that this transplant, once we transplant, the organ is not their own. So it's a foreign organ, and the body has to adapt to the new organ. We need to give them immunosuppressants so that the body accepts the organ which has come from other person. So when you place them on immunosuppressant, they need to be monitored regularly. If they develop any infection, that needs to be treated. And sometimes if the body rejects the organ, they need to be on regular surveillance. We need to do biopsies for them. The biopsy needs to be interpreted by a person who is very sort of especially trained in interpreting these biopsies. It's not a common knowledge or a common skill. So all this needs money, and if the organ is not accepted, they may develop rejection, and that rejection can be treated easily. They need to be readmitted, and then the immunosuppressant doses needs to be increased. But all this effort is definitely worth it. Once you see these patients with heart failure, when you see them come back, we have seen patients who can hardly eat or walk, aspiring to become yoga teachers, aspiring to have a career in modeling, dancing, playing. In fact, the change in them is so remarkable that you have to see them to believe it. It's easily understandable. If you have a main pump which is supplying blood to all parts of the body that's not working well, you hardly have enough energy to carry on with your sort of activities of daily existence. But once you have a good pump and your circulation is strong, they become extremely energetic. They have new aspirations, new ambitions. But we have to realize that this doesn't begin or end with transplantation. It's a total commitment on the part of the team to look after them after the transplantation process and even before the transplantation. So I would require the kind-hearted people that when they donate for a transplantation cause, it's not just for transplantation, but it's for a heart failure, managing a patient with or a child with heart failure, which comprises of preoperative stabilization, which involves mechanical support, and post-operative care of them, which involves biopsies, taking care of infections, managing rejections. So it's my humble request and appeal to all the kind-hearted donors to donate for this cause. And you have to see these children to believe what they are capable of once you provide them with a heart which is capable of pumping strongly. Thanks.